and welcome to my new video. I hope you're all having a great day. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex. Today's video is actually going to be some ideas for filling large areas on your island. I haven't done one specifically for large areas in a long time, so I wanted to go ahead and get started here on the island of Max 2.0 and look at this gorgeous lake with these trees that are kind of ascending, so it looks like a mountain. Hello. Here is a better look at the area. Just a stunning build, and of course it's filling a huge area on the island. I mean, this is a lot of water, a lot of land, a lot of trees, and trees on their own take up a lot of space since you can't have them very close together. So I just think this is gorgeous. It definitely does fill the space, and it's a good idea for any natural island having this huge build that's just so visually appealing. It's beautiful. Up next, we've got this beautiful market area going on, just a bunch of little buildings sprawled out near resident services. I think this is a great idea if you don't want to do a ton of terraforming, just having these little shops set up, and it goes down onto the beach as well, so it's taking up a lot of space, not just on land, but for the beaches if you're struggling to decorate them. I just think this is super cute. We've got a little restaurant vibe here. I love these two like hutches put together. I can't remember what this furniture item is called, but it looks really nice doubled up like this. And then there are just different little shops and things around. Also, look at this. You can get your fresh sugar, flour, etc. How cute! This fills up a ton of space without the stress of having to figure out cliff terraforming or water terraforming, and again, fills up some space on the beach too with this little ice cream parlor run by a gyroid. I love when people use gyroids in builds. Anyway, this is super cute and just a great way to fill space with a bunch of items that you might have in storage already. Up next, this design is blowing my mind. We've got this pergola on top of a cliff, which has some just absolutely gorgeous terraforming around it, by the way. This is so pretty. Like, look at this. Look at this. We've got 4 directions that you can go in. It's like a little cliff full of inclines. It is so pretty. I'm like actually speechless just trying to like take this in. The custom designs and everything around the trees, just stunning. And back this way is a little land bridge with some colored arches, which I think are gorgeous. I very rarely see the frozen items in use, and this one is stunning beside this other pergola. It's just so pretty. This is just to the left of resident services, by the way, so it's filling a little area, kind of directing you to different parts of the island. You know, you can go south to go one way, you can go over to the west towards the western beaches. There's also the resident representative house right here. There's just a ton going on. The custom designs are gorgeous. Everything just fits together so seamlessly. It's just amazing to look at. I also just always appreciate a good fruit tree, you know? We've got just another absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking island here. Look at this. We've got a little flower field with this spiraling custom design path, and you can lay down, so you're like laying in the flower field. Everyone shut up. Like, I'm sorry, look at this. It's just a stunning little way to set up a flower garden. This island as a whole has like a meadow feel to it, just stunning. It's like a little springy meadow island. Also, the little bunnies around. Are you kidding? I should probably stay on the path and stop trampling these flowers. This is so precious, and the parasols making like bigger flowers here and there. The flowers in general are just so well picked. These colors fit together gorgeously. I mean, hello, what are we looking at right now? And look at this little flower bag design. Are you joking? And obviously this fills up quite the space. If you have just an empty area on your island, it's never too late to make it into a meadow design. Whether you separate it up with a path like this or not, it's going to turn out stunning because the flowers in this game are so cute. So here's a wonderful idea you can apply across a multitude of themes. You can use any color scheme, you know, make it your own. We've got a very unique sort of desert theme happening here, and this area, again, this is huge. This is a massive area, so I hope you're getting inspiration if you have just very large parts of your island to still design. This is like little desert mountains. Like, look at this. The vibes are like distant sand dunes. Bonus points if you recently watched Dune 2, you know what I mean? This is super cool to me. I love that there's water here as well. Just a big glistening lake. The island is set to autumn, and I love that because it gives this grass the like sandy color to match the volcano items in the background, and I just think this is great. It's also kind of making use of the sides of the cliffs, like the color of them. I feel like I often try to cover mine up because my islands tend towards being green, and it's cool to see the cliffs themselves kind of play a role in this color scheme. They look, you know, perfect for the theme. Up next, a slightly smaller area, but it involves terraforming, and you know terraforming takes up a ton of space regardless. This gorgeous sunken waterfall design. I love this evergreen ash in the middle too. I think that's so cool to incorporate here. I love the waterfalls. I think it's so cool that it's both a sunken waterfall from the back, like there's a waterfall back there, and there's also one here in the front of this sunken area. This is just very beautiful. So you can appreciate the terraforming itself a little more. Here is an overhead look at it. Isn't this sick? Isn't it so cool? Just a lot going on here, and terraforming is always a great way to fill space. You can do just limitless things with the water terraforming, waterscaping, and cliffscaping. It looks amazing, and I love the decor. Also fun that this is another little autumn themed island. Next up, we've got this beautiful shrine area. I'm loving all of the red items being used here. This is just beautiful, surrounded by bamboo and some of the Zen themed items. I love the outdoor bath here too, adding some ambiance, some ASMR, water ASMR. This is just super pretty, and I love the custom designs as well. It feels kind of dilapidated, maybe even a little forgotten. It's overgrown with all of these weeds, but it just has a lovely aesthetic happening here. It's just gorgeous. I didn't even notice at first, but we've also got the Stonehenge item in use here. There's like some subtle hints of symmetry going on. I don't even know why I said subtle. There's definitely some symmetry happening here in the back with items and with the trees, and it just looks amazing. This island is blowing my mind as I'm walking around. I'm just like stunned. But for this island, we've got this huge road design happening. New take on a land bridge, for real. We've got like this mini forest kind of making, it's like an illusion here. The pine trees are all small, so they match with the cypress plants, and they look amazing. This is just so, like, what? I've never seen such a large road design in the game before, and this works so well. I also love the volcanoes here on the cliff sides, kind of making it mountainous. It's just, wow. What a cool design. Also, look at this little cactus with the flowers. I'm crying. Anyway, clearly this is a huge space being taken up here, and it's got pretty limited items, to be honest. It's easy to acquire all of these items. You just need one car and then a bunch of cypress plants and regular just flora, and it looks stunning. It's just breathtaking. Next, I have an Animal Crossing classic for you, the forest. You could never go wrong with a forest, and I love this one because there's actual island lore happening here, which is funny because we've got the witch right here. Oh my gosh, and the witch is named Lexi. What are the chances of that? It's just me and my witch friend Lexi out here. Lex and Lexi, we're like this. I'm crossing my fingers. You can't see me, but I'm crossing my fingers. Lexi says, "Stay out of my forest," which goes into the lore that this island was occupied by a witch before the villagers moved in, and all the witch wanted was for the villagers to leave her enchanted forest alone. She was fine with them joining the island, becoming, you know, island inhabitants, but they came into the witch's forest and they started chopping it down. So we've got this ominous stay out sign, and then as you walk forward, the forest is being deforested. We're experiencing an environmental crisis here as the villagers chop down trees for resources. I think that lore is so clever. I love it when islands have, you know, little stories behind them. I think it's so fun. So anyway, I thought that was super cute, and it fills up a huge portion of the island. Like, most of the right side of the island is taken up by this forest and the deforested part. So what a cool and fun idea. That is all from me today. I hope you're feeling inspired to get working on the larger unfinished parts of your island. I believe in you. Your island is going to be stunning when you finish. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. But for now, bye!